Good evening, myself Yashasri Bhairav Kulkarni. Now I am going to explain about eruptive fevers. First of all, what is fever? Fever is an elevation of body temperature above the normal range of 36.5 to 37.5 degrees Celsius, or in Fahrenheit 97.7 to 99.5 degree Fahrenheit, due to an increase in the hypothalamic set point, that is Harrison's point. What may be the causes of fever? Pyrogens or pyrogenic cytokines. Pyrogens, these are microbial products or microbial toxins, that may be endotoxins or whole microorganism. Pyrogenic cytokines produced during infection and inflammatory processes, likewise interleukin 1, interleukin 6, tumor necrosis factor, ciliary neurotropic factors, and interference. What is rash? Because in eruptive fevers, the title itself denote as eruptions. What are the eruptions? Eruptions are the rashes. Then what is the rash? Rash is the change of the skin which affects its color, that is skin color, its appearance or its texture. So it may occur due to multiplication of infectious organisms in the skin, like HSV, or in example of HSV, toxins produced by organisms acting on skin structures, or autoimmune destructions of skin due to inflammatory responses against the infecting microbes, or involvement of vasculature, that is vasoocclusion or necrosis or vasodilation. What are the classifications of rashes? That may be macule, papule, nodule, plaque, vesicle or pustule. Then what are the eruptive fevers? First of all, we are going to see about the measles. The characteristic of measles, the causative factor of for measles infection is the measles virus. It is the RNA virus or paramyxovirus. The host of this virus is human. What it invades? It invades upper respiratory tract and regional lymph nodes. It is transmitted by large respiratory droplets with no fomites or with no close contact. So the transmission takes place due to droplets. Virus presents in the respiratory secretions or in the blood or in the urine, or we may test virus in the respiratory secretions of the patients or in the blood of the patient or in the urine sample of the patient. What is the period of communicability? Contagious from the 5 days or before to 4 days after appearance of the rash. Whenever the disease takes place, then up to 5 days or before the 4 days after appearance of the rash. When rash appears, then from there 4 days. It is the contagious period for the measles virus. How? See, the measles virus is the spherical in shape. It is non-segmented. It is single-stranded RNA virus. It is in the morbillivirus family, and it is closely related to rinderpent or canine virus. It contains 6 structural proteins, 3 that are complex to the RNA and 3 that are associated with the viral membrane envelope. What is the epidemiology of measles virus? Endemic in regions where measles vaccine is not available. In young infants, which is protected by transplacental antibody but become more susceptible towards the end of the first year. It means up to the first year there is the transplacental antibody protection, but after first year or after the first year of life, the infant may get infected. The passive immunity may interfere with the effective vaccination until 12 to 15th months of the age. If the children get immunized, then 12 to 15th month of the age will be protected, or the passive immunity will be interfered. What are the clinical manifestations for measles virus? it is divided into 4 phases. First is incubation phase, then prodromal or catarrhal phase, then exanthematous or rash upcoming phase, and then the recovery phase. Then what is the incubation period or incubation phase? The incubation period is up to from 8 days to 12 days from the exposure and the onset of the symptoms. Then 14 days from the exposure to the onset of the rash. To become the symptomatic, it will take the 8 to 12 days from the exposure, and to appear the rash, it will take the 14 days from the exposure. Then it will lead to prodromal stage or catarrhal stage. It is characterized by cough, coryza, conjunctivitis, Koplik spots on the buccal mucosa. So these are the clinical manifestations of the measles virus. Then after these, the exanthematous rash will appear on the skin. It is accompanied by high grade fever, that is up to 40 to 40.5 degrees Celsius. The rash starts behind the ears. Firstly, the rash takes place behind the ears and on the forehead, at the hairlines, and then spread down to the leg descendingly. So, appearance of rash behind the ear is the first stage of the exanthematous stage or first step of the exanthematous stage. Then it will show severity of the illness, that is fever get high graded, and after that for among 14 days or 8 to 10 days later, the recovery stage will take place. So this is all about measles. Other manifestations may be cervical lymphadenitis, splenomegaly may be there, abdominal pain may be there, or mesenteric lymphadenopathy may be there. In infants, there may be otitis media commonly, pneumonia or diarrhea may be commonly, and if the patient is adult or if it takes place in adolescence, then the liver involvement may be there. What may be the investigations for measles? Serological test like IgM antibody, which is appear in 1 to 2 days after rash appears, or it will persist up to 1 to 2 months. So we may investigate up to 1 to 2 months for IgM antibody test. Then we can do chest x-ray, because pneumonia is there. We may find interstitial infiltration in the chest x-ray, or the measles pneumonia may be there, or the bacterial superinfection may be there. So these are investigations which should be carried out for the measles patients. What may be the complications for measles? Acute otitis media may be there. This is 10 to 15% of occurrence. In interstitial pneumonia may be there. It is the 50 to 75% of occurrence. So pathologically, X-ray can be find out for the chest. Then myocarditis may happen, pericarditis may happen, encephalitis may happen. Then subacute sclerosis, panencephalitis may happen, or mesenteric lymphadenitis may happen. How could we prevent measles? By giving MMR vaccine. MMR vaccine is the live attenuated vaccine. The first dose of MMR vaccine should be at 12 to 15th month of the life, and the second dose it should be at the 4 to 6 years of the life. If the patient is immunocompressive, then the MMR vaccine is contraindicated. So this is all about measles.